Oh, hey. Was the screen dark for a bit? My bad. I was just putting an addendum in Discord about how communists probably don't have psychic powers. But thanks to the Emperor's New Clothes-esque argument, that assertion is, as it turns out, impossible to disprove. When we left off, we were going to bed. Thank you, Ellipsis. I had like a total brain fart just like staring to like recognize what was happening. Yeah, it's time to at least discuss magical communism. Actually, let me look at the log. Alright, we gotta... Right. Ask Petang player about Maybells. Get your signal. We gotta go talk to Everart. We gotta talk to Titus. We have to go look out in the reeds for the buoy with the fake documents in it. And we gotta look for bullet traces in these different areas. And then probably pick up the dice from the dice maker. And we still haven't done that. Yo, what if we give him the tape with the door gunner Megamix? That would make things hardcore. Well, first...
The bed is comforting, if a bit run down. Still, you've earned a rest.
Let's start this thing off by going to sleep.
The bed underneath you is soft, if lumpy. Waves wash the sand underneath the hut, then grow distant to your ear. In the quiet hum of the organic heater, you fall asleep.
That's more comforting.
Like a deftly cast fishing net.
Yep.
Sleep pulls you out of the world and into its dark shore. The rough mesh chafes. Tightening around you, it digs into your brain.
Great, this is gonna be really chill.
How have things been going for you out there? Helped anyone lately?
A little bit.
Saved anyone lately?
Probably not.
Murdered anyone lately?
I don't think so. Probably? I swear to God, if we're the one who shot the mercenary, fuck.
Because you know you are a murderer. A disco music listening psycho killer who offs poor people. And then forgets about it.
Okay, so I'm a murderer, and that's bad.
Hear that? He doesn't even flinch. Iceman doesn't care about killing people. That's nothing to him. Blackwater, under the bridge. The thing he's really scared of.
It's not that I don't care. It's that I can't be guilted for things I don't know about. Now, granted, it's my brain, it's aspects of my brain telling me that these things happened and I should feel bad about it, but I don't feel bad.
It's much, much worse than that.
I just want to sleep.
We're trying to help you. All these processes, these tortures, voices and tremors are all just distractions, flares and countermeasures to keep you from the last dream. The worst of them all.
That does kind of sound bad. What is that?
The last dream will be total annihilation. Cinders, peeling off the fuselage. We won't be there to help you anymore, Harry. We will be dormant. You will be naked and alone.
And the air will smell of apricots.
Of hell. An ancient sadness, brother. 10,000 years later, in front of the video rental, there is a warm breath on your face again. Everything is okay again.
Not the point, but if we still have video rental in 10,000 years, we need to get our shit together.
Everything is so okay.
Doesn't sound like it'll be okay.
Your eyelids flutter open for a moment. When you close them again, you sense the light of the room around you. You're back. In 2 seconds, the alarm will ring.
The last thought in your head before waking is, maybe you shouldn't have seen that stained glass window in the church.
I mean, I didn't have a whole lot of a choice. Heal it up.
An old mirror hangs on the wall.
Off we go. Another day. What's up, Kim?
Yes?
Good morning. I just wanted to say good morning, that's all. Since we're over here already, let's go look for the fake documents. And also, I'd like to try to dance again. No, it doesn't have anything to do with the case.
Hello. Isn't this a fine morning?
I suppose. Do I want to hear
Sure.
about the failed
What's on
building
your
again?
mind?
I
But
sure
of course.
don't. Bye. I never fully explored the fishing village. You know, you're probably right. This map and its layout are very confusing to me. Which isn't saying much. I'm very easily confused about such things. Body's gone.
There's some tear. And
Just to be clear, because the church area and the fishing village area tend to run together in my head.
winter, slow to let go of Revachol. Flecks some more wet snow from above.
That's this down here, right? Specifically. Okay.
The snow falls lazily, making the beach sand paler still, mixing with the rust-colored sewage runoff.
Honestly, I could use more like big picture zoom outs like this so I can sort of orient how all these things are connected to each other.
And to think, it seemed as though it were already spring.
How does it feel?
The melting snow seeps through your thin
Oh, we're doing
clothes.
all of this
Grandmothers
again.
don't let their grandchildren out dressed so lightly in this weather. At least your hair is protected from getting wet and sticking together. You look around.
Sure, let's run through these.
More winding coastlines lined with abandoned buildings. Crumbling piers, salt water lapping at their dark piles. Grey and red forgotten city blocks. What remains of the pre-revolutionary effort to gentrify the coast.
Beyond that,
The waters turn black. Coal City in the shadow of Saint-Martin. A boom town. Back when coal extracted from countless shafts near the city was needed to power Revachol. No more. The coal was supplanted by petroleum from the ocean floor, and hydropower from the Esperance. Everything crumbled. These days, only the weakest remain in Coal City. Their hopes of getting rich linger in the defunct shafts under their feet.
Get wrecked, coal towns.
Below the old mines, L'Océan Municipal, Revachel's underground cemetery, Le Petit Rat braved the underground passageways, trying to get to Le Royaume.
Small rats?
Children under 14.
Oh!
They go underground, looking for artifacts to sell to foreign museums, and for fabled relics. Their parents let them. They go deeper. After rubies, melchiorite, lapis lazuli, plundered from Safle and Seol during the time of the suzerain. In the burial chambers of the kings, Grand old Philip, Guillaume II, and even in the mausoleum of Philip the Opulent. 2 kilometers underground, in a winding shaft along whose walls mirrors have been placed, so that daylight may eternally fall upon the richest of all the kings. The mausoleum contains untold quantities of gold, and that special, purest of the pure magenta cocaine, favored by Revacholian royalty. Did someone say untold quantities of cocaine? Drop everything immediately and go looking for this hoard.
It literally didn't. I suppose the transitive property says contains untold quantities of gold and untold quantities of pure magenta cocaine.
How can it be pure if it's magenta?
How can it be pure if it's magenta?
Snow falls, and there is no answer. Some things are not for mortals to know.
Alright, moving on.
Few petits rats return from the shafts. Even fewer find what they're looking for. A small child steps out of the black tunnel with silver trinkets in her pockets. All around her, white snow on the extinguished coke furnaces and on the weather-worn shacks where fathers beat their sons after drinking. The snow melts on your fingers, turning to water.
Alright, well, how about the east?
The canal you crossed to get here and beyond it. Martinez proper, the district the police forgot to police. There is laughter, lights, attempts at entrepreneurial activity, cynicism.
Attempts.
Someone is scraping snow off their windshield at the roundabout, in the midst of which a statue of Philip III serves as a destination for grade school field trips and a fine perch for winter birds.
I would not want to take a grade school class to that area of the city.
Like all monuments, it's also a warning. 6-story ruins on the south side of the roundabout cast a long shadow over the profligate king. A fenced-off yard. There's a truck belonging to a logistics company parked next to the gate. Bright light from a building behind the fence reflects off its hood.
Alright, north.
An abandoned church that's being turned into a dance club. 4 youths are hard at work there, making it ever harder core.
I don't know anything about that.
A serpentine strip of land weaving its way into the Martinez Inlet. Unfortunates on the run from the law, from themselves. Sometimes hide out on nearby islets. Little dots in the ocean that are occasionally submerged when the tide is high and the weather foul. The remains of a camp on a jagged piece of rock. A tent, old dishes and cutlery, long since abandoned. A hermit crab scuttles among the debris, looking for a new shell. Further out, the lights burn bright on Resurrection, way beyond Martinez. A popular spa destination for ample-bodied Ozon kids with equally ample pockets. Then there's Ozon, but the snow falls too thick. You cannot see that far. The Bay of Revachol, vastness, great depth, over 1,200 meters at its deepest. Water, air brinier than here. It is crisscrossed by huge cargo ships bearing company logos. Wild pines, Zam, Mauryan, and at the farthest reaches of the Bay of Revachol, the shadow of the Coalition warship, Archer, on perpetual patrol duty, ready to unleash artillery fire if you were to rise up against the market. You shudder.
Don't worry. Don't worry, it'll be fine. If we all stand up on the cliff and do this at the boat and believe really hard, we too can be vaporized by artillery fire.
The raised motorway, 881, separating Martinez from Jamrock. Vehicles whoosh past one another day and night, while those who reside in the labyrinthine alleyways beneath the motorway attempt to carry on with their lives in the snow and the slush. And south of the 881 is the Pox.
That sounds pretty bad.
Was once a park, a place for reflection and recuperation for the patients of the old military.
Well, then why'd you call it that?
In the 20s, it was used as a quarantine center.
That's why!
During a measles outbreak that killed many children. Most everyone has avoided the hospital and surrounding park ever since.
Yeah, no, that'll do it. Question answered.
The Pox is completely wild now. Evergreen thickets covered in snow and industrial dust. Feral dogs and even wolves roaming in packs. The police try to keep the deepest corners cordoned off.
But still?
Heavy drug users do slip through and hole up in the old military hospital, hoping to find something to get high on among the hastily abandoned supplies, or just to overdose in peace.
We got a shivers like this on the first day where it's like, let's take stock of what's in the entire city. Like, every direction. Let's just take stock. And I figure that was a one-time thing, but I guess we're getting it again now.
A line of motor garages with armored carapaces hunched in the cold. A mechanic is hard at work, patching up bullet holes in the side of a Capri 40. These are the garages of Precinct 41. Snow settles on the roof of the repurposed silk mill. It serves as your station. Shivering RCM personnel hurry in and out of the main entrance. Around you, the snow continues to fall. To the west, the ocean swells.
No, tell me more about that.
The stairs descend to central Jamrock. A man named Cooklove has a snow-covered stall there, in the market across the bridge. He sells kebab infested with fly larvae to your colleagues who believe eating it will make them immune to food poisoning. Snow falls on the utility district, the library, the florist, the Sarah Mauritian restaurant that offers homemade wine, and also on the brothels and drug dens, and the chop shops of the Zemlyaki. All of this built around a lake that formed in a meteorite strike. At the center of this lake, there is a little ship. There are lights at the bottom of its hull. They are lights directed toward the seafloor, looking for something, like whiskers.
What are they looking for? Don't say it!
A chill comes over you, crawling down your back. The sand under your feet is wet. Somewhere in the south, tarpaulin flap in the wind.
That's fine. It's best left unsaid. What's above me?
More Coalition aerostatics. Occasionally, lights flash as they maneuver through the falling snow. One large airship carries crates in its belly.
So aerostatics would be, I would guess, fixed-wing aircraft? Probably? What is below me?
Layer upon layer of sand, poisoned with industrial runoff. The storm drainage, hidden bunkers. Rats scuttle.
Tell me secrets.
Someone stuffed a big old polar anorak into a concrete pipe under the boardwalk. It would keep you warm. You would probably never happen across it. But who knows?
Okay. Finish thought.
We should keep moving. Who knows when the snow will let up.
Oh yeah, sorry for standing still and just thinking about shit in the city for 45 minutes. My bad. Alright. So we talked to Idiot Doom Spiral and those guys. I feel like we've been in here? Yeah. This is, I think we're... Hey! There's a box. And... someone... Oh, wait, Hey?
Hi, officer.
Oh, you're one of the people that I was supposed to get a signature from, but I'm not going to.
Anything I can help you with?
Let's skip to, what's your name?
The name is Lillian. People call me Netpicker. I think I have time for questions. What are the other ones?
I'm looking for someone. Maybe you can help.
Let's see. Who are you looking for?
Apparently no one?
Well, how can I assist you then, officer?
Wasn't I looking for... I guess not. What are you doing around here?
Like I said, fish mostly. Sail the waves, take care of the kids, pick nets. Right now I'm tarring a little skiff.
What else?
I sell the fish to people in the Delta to serve at their fancy restaurants. Authentic Insular Indian cuisine.
Is that enough to make a living?
Sometimes I also walk to the beach to see what the sea has given up. The sea is full of surprises.
That sounds romantic.
Oh, very. Finding pieces of glass, bits of wood. Every once in a while we get dead bodies. Human, animal, fish, other sea creatures. A mine washed ashore once.
Oh!
What else? Bottles, drugs also, lost cargo in general. Most of the time it's just wood and glass. Very romantic.
Mines. Mines. You need mines.
The RCM could use a mine. Where is it?
Well, the RCM has to wait for another one because some army folks came by, took it in the middle of the bay and blew it up. The blast was surprisingly timid for such a huge spiky thing.
Spiky. Must have been a naval contact mine.
Thanks, interfacing. You got a cool sword, I guess. I can't really see it, but I believe it's there.
Unfortunately, the factory sold this one with a 3-year warranty instead of a story. It's to intimidate folks mostly.
You know how to use it?
Not really.
Oh.
I know some basic moves, and I know it sure as hell beats a knife when you're in a tough spot.
But not when you're in a tight spot.
It is imposing.
It's a regular mass-produced sword, like a shovel or an axe. Nothing fancy, just for intimidation.
Why?
From time to time, people need a lesson in respect. That's just the way it is. Back in the day, I caught the eyes of many men. And believe me, men need a lesson in manners from time to time.
Why would I need to borrow the sword? Why is that something I would need? Let's just skip straight through to where are the men now.
Some went to patch their wounds, their lesson learned. Others were more thick-headed. And one of them, I ended up marrying.
Wait, why?
Guess I enjoyed the way he bled.
I respect it. Where's your husband now?
Gone.
Sounds like a missing persons case.
It absolutely does not. We are not going to look for him.
No. There's nothing to find. He's dead. Lost to the waves.
All right, I've already hassled one person about her husband who turned out to be dead. Let's oh.
He didn't respect the sea. Went out there, drunk like a skunk, and sure enough, one day the boat was found floating empty. The bloated corpse turned up 2 weeks later. Now, before you tell me how sorry you are for my loss, know that it was 4 years ago, and I've moved on. There's only so much mourning you can do for a drunk with sinewy muscles.
She really likes those muscles, though. It's in the way she pronounces sinewy.
Time really is the best cure for sorrow. Shit on death. Let's be reasonable. It's a new day.
Us working folk don't have the luxury to be bedsick with melancholy. I buried him, mourned for an appropriate amount of time, and went on. Life didn't really change that much for me and the kids.
Oh, those are your kids.
She looks like she's ready to go on a date with another, better drunk. Ask her. Both of you could need some action.
So that's your boat?
Sure is. The Sun, I call her, coated with a fresh layer of tar just yesterday. It'll take some time for it to dry, assuming the sunny days continue.
-1 to Kim. I'm gonna take that money. I don't know whose it is. Maybe we walk. I haven't seen a situation where running instead of walking causes a problem, but I've seen a lot of messages suggesting that it can happen. And that's enough to make me wary. Oh, that's just my house. Wow, she was right over here this whole time and I just didn't walk 2 feet to the right to see it. Yeah, that sounds like me.
This is it. The scene of the party. The fire pit. Cigarettes and empty bottles all evidence it.
Wow, I definitely walked over here before and didn't get this prompt. Did you mean scene of the crime?
Not as such. I'm talking about what came after the party scene.
It does look like a party.
Looks like they were here a while, judging from all the bottles. The sunken motor carriage provided them a focal point, like a goose ice sculpture or a chocolate fountain.
I guess we had stuff?
Looks like it.
This is some kind of theater to them, a circus production by a great clown.
Hey, let's keep moving, detective.
Kim knew it was coming there. He saved me from the doom spiral.
The trap is full of locusts, but they seem weak and unhealthy. A few lie on their backs with their legs twitching.
Not gonna lie, I thought those were my bottles, but evidently not so. Yes, please. Hang on. Dual wield my... Yeah! Biker cop sunnies. Can I get in there? Because that seems like a lot of... Oh. Okay, not really. I've been in here. Idiot Doom Spiral is kind of the worst. And I've kind of been thinking about him. Hang on. I kind of been thinking about his whole situation and how, like, everything that happened to him was completely preventable. But it also was like... obviously it was preventable. Like, the whole thing, like, it's an idiot doom spiral, right? But it feels like all of those issues were preventable if he had just asked one person for help, but was literally too pretentious to imagine for even 1 second that someone could actually do something about it. So he just didn't bother. You know, there is one thing I want to do over here specifically. It's maybe the... For starters, actually. Savoir, right?
Goodbye, officer.
Dude, I've got a thing.
Yeah! Tape! Yeah! Spins the tape into the space escape! Yeah!
I got you this bangin' mega mix.
Alright!
No? No good?
No! No, no! This is gonna make people scared! Keep it positive! Keep the love in the house!
That's the correct answer.
Yeah! Yo, mate. What's on your mind?
I guess I could try to hit that too. I do have like 4 skill points to use. Alright. Bam. Level up. Can't level up. Can totally level up.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
Hit that shit.
You close your eyes
Hit that
and
shit!
rotate your skull, leaving your brain to wonder, where did that little fluttering light go?
After like 30 hours of this game, technically technically about 60, including my first playthrough. It is finally time for some disco in the Disco Elysium.
Total darkness.
Or not.
You sink down the darkest fathoms of your own personal deep, vertebrate by vertebrate, through the unformed skulls of your mind.
That's not the word that was written there.
Here it will begin.
What was that about unformed skulls?
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Every vertebrae in your spine is an unformed skull ready to pop up and replace the old one. Like shark teeth. The one you're currently in has a little brain forming in it, waiting for its turn.
I don't think that's true. But it's weirdly plausible.
To rule the world.
This is not what I expected this skill check to do. I just wanted to do a dance. Is that true?
Yes, it's all true. In the spinal cord.
What is happening?
From what I can see, it's about to bust a move.
Where did the music go?
Oh, don't worry. The music's still there. It's you who is gone.
No, but why though?
This is a pivotal moment. Try not to piss yourself.
No promises.
Nothing. Just the immaculate silence of your spinal fluid. Electrify.
Where did the church go?
Who fucking cares?
Good.
No, not good.
Well, I mean, I'm trying, like, I argue with you, you argue with me. I go with you, you argue with me.
Orgasmic.
Let's bust a fucking move.
Foolhardy. Do you even know what's happening on the surface? Maybe 1,000 years have passed.
Doubtful.
Or maybe you started spazzing out like 2 seconds ago.
Highly plausible.
With your eyes still closed, the first thing you feel, all the way back in the pivoting darkness of your own torso, is warmth. You have become a triumph of rhythmoplastics, somewhere in a smelly wooden church on the coast of Revachol. The wounds from the war you waged on your body are healing, twist by twist, turn by turn.
Yeah?
You must have touched upon an entirely new way of moving the human
Maybe
body.
should have waited to do this until
Every motion is pumping your brain full of endorphins. Open your eyes to the pioneering glory of hard style.
Do I get to actually see it? Because, like, you're telling me it's happening, but...
You have become a
Oh,
flawless
shit!
mechanism, a flesh and bone
Woo!
representation of the throb coming from the speaker setup of the one core.
Oh, fuck!
Entirely, rigidly, imbecile, without pity or
Go,
fear.
go, go, go! Holy fuck, let's go! It's never getting better than this. Detective Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau is peaking at this moment. The footwork is genuinely good.
Free from self-awareness, no deliberation, only, and I mean only, execution.
Only execution.
Oh my god! No way!
This is really happening.
With his reel-to-reel mixer blasting the anthem of a future that will never come, the young man observes your moves for a second.
Tell me what it is. Egghead, what kind of core is this?
He throws a screwdriver and a bunch of drill chucks into the corner and explodes into dance. What he lacks in sharpness, he more than makes up for in violent enthusiasm.
Dance! It's the law!
The young man immediately bounces up and down, then assumes the same dance pattern, embellishing it with some sort of waving motion.
That sucks, but that's okay. Kim, get in here!
What's going on here? Delinquents.
I said get in here and dance!
The lieutenant squeezes the bridge of his nose. The light reflects off his glasses, giving him the appearance of a surgeon in the middle of a tense procedure.
Let's have it.
He's having trouble adjusting to the new reality before.
Let's do it!
What's happening?
The music made up its mind a long time ago. I'm just implementing.
Good for you. Rock on then.
I called you to dance. We ain't going anywhere before we tear shit up.
What?
I am not dressed for authority. Let's go. Yeah! Lieutenant, I am only going to pull rank on you one time, and that time is now!
Are you kidding me?
I am not! Get your groove on this instant!
Get my what on?
I said get your goddamn groove on, boogie woogie!
Sheesh, okay.
Okay, you psychopath. I see what you're doing there. It's jacked up footwork, plus some... Is that Ubi folk dancing?
Sure!
Nah, it's not Ubi folk. It's hardcore.
Yeah. Whatever.
Push the footwork extra hard.
That all you got? I did 15 years in the juvenile crime unit. I can do age inappropriate.
Let's see it! Let's go!
Now, check this shit out.
Yeah!
The lieutenant begins to heel kick the church floor with such intensity, it's reasonable to fear he'll kick a hole right through it.
Oh
causing
yeah!
the
Oh
floor
yeah!
and the pillars to collapse, bringing the church roof down on all of you.
That is good footwork. Let's go! Girl, get in here!
The young woman lifts her headphones up slightly and raises her chin, looking at you expectantly.
Asu, are you going to dance? No, recording.
Oh.
The lead programmer throws the other young woman a knowing glance before turning her attention back to her own work. She's still at her mainframe, pressing buttons, reading printouts, but she started putting her head along to the music.
Is there anything more I can do? I want to break the limit. I am going to cause damage to myself. And I'm okay with that.
The dynamic motion of your flailing body is bordering on the extreme. You're going off the charts. You feel as if turning on the hyperdrive will be a point of no return. Feels almost minimal. Are you sure you have the entire pussy along for this?
Together, where are you?
Here we go again. Hardcore fills the air. The sound above my head.
The what now? The sound above your what?
Above my hair, man.
Okay, this is too embezzling. Excuse me.
No! No! Hyperdrive!
On the coast of the Martinez Inlet, in a small weather-beaten stave church built 380 years ago by settlers from the Occident, most likely to guard against an anomaly at its center, an officer of the RCM is contorting his body into idiotically rigid shapes as he invents the future of dance music. It's the hardest anyone has ever danced.